We move on to the 12th tape. This tape can be found inside the doctor's headquarters, and it shows something we've never really seen before, a direct conversation between Dr. Harley Sawyer and the prototype. This takes place after the Hour of Joy, when the prototype is already in control of the factory, and now he's trying to do something new. He's trying to create more experiments, but there's a problem. He keeps failing, and that's when he turns to Sawyer. He asks him a very important question. Was it even worth sparing him? Because remember, the only reason the prototype kept Sawyer alive during the Hour of Joy was because he was useful. That's it, nothing more. And Sawyer knows this, so he tries to defend himself. He says he needs more time. He explains that progress is slow because there are no proper staff and no stable test subjects left. Everything is falling apart, and without proper resources, creating new experiments is almost impossible. He even suggests that if he gets more access to the labs, things could move faster. But the prototype doesn't fully trust him, so he refuses, and instead, he reminds Sawyer of something terrifying. The only reason you are still alive is because you are useful, and the moment you are not, he can end it anytime he wants. Now, let's move on to the 13th tape. This one is found in the shipping area of Safe Haven, and this tape feels very different because instead of experiments, it focuses on the employees, real people. In this recording, we hear a conversation between Rich, the manager, and a worker named Kid, and right away, you can feel the tension. Kid got into a fight with another worker. Why? Because someone made a joke about him disappearing, and that might sound small, but in Playtime Co., that's not a joke, that's fear, because during that time, people were actually disappearing. Some were killed by the monsters, and others were taken by the higher-ups for experiments. So when someone joked about it, it hit something deep. Kid snapped. He started saying things that no one usually dares to say out loud. That the company is unfair, that it's immoral, that people here are treated badly. And the craziest part, Rich doesn't even deny it. He agrees. He knows the truth. He knows the company is bad. But instead of fighting it, he tells Kid to stay calm, to handle the situation better, to survive, because that's all they can really do. Now, we move on to the 14th tape, and this one is easily one of the most important tapes in the entire game. You can find it near the foundation, and this tape finally reveals what happened after Jack fell into the dough. 6 weeks after the incident, Jack's parents receive a letter from Playtime Company saying that their son is still alive. Imagine that moment. After thinking your child is gone, you suddenly get hope again, so they go to meet him. And at first, they're happy, they think he survived, but then they see him, or what he has become, Doughy the Doughman. Because after Jack fell into the dough, the scientists didn't save him. They turned him into an experiment. His father can't even accept it. He refuses to believe this is real, but his mother, she tries. She tries to talk to him. She tries to believe that somewhere inside, that's still her son. But here's the truth. Doughy is not just Jack. He's a combination of 3 different children, 3 different minds, 3 different personalities. And remember what I told you earlier about Kevin, that aggressive, unstable personality. At that moment, Kevin takes control, and everything goes wrong. He attacks, he loses control, and he kills Jack's parents right in front of him. And then, something even more heartbreaking happens.